Hello, Gems, and welcome to another segment of Money Motivational Mondays. Today is going to be part 2 of our finance and marriage segment. If you remember, in part 1, I discussed financial infidelity as well as the potential income gap. Today, in part 2, I'm going to be going over should you have joint or separate accounts, should you combine your debt or keep it separate, and I'm going to be giving you some tips to create a healthy financial marriage. So let's go ahead and get started. Should couples have a joint or separate account? You must have the financial conversation about what to do with your accounts prior to your wedding vows. If you are single and dating with your own financial accounts and own financial goals, now you have to merge the two in agreed upon contract. There is no right or wrong way to divide or keep accounts together. Start with joint accounts that include an emergency fund, vacation fund, household bills, and an agreed upon amount going into each fund on a monthly basis. From there, you can discuss other joint accounts that will be best for your relationship. You can have a hybrid of both. It doesn't have to be one or the other. It's whatever makes sense for you. So why do some people frown upon joint or separate accounts, financial accounts? Sometimes it has to do with a person's religious background, how they grew up, and how they want their marriage to work or look. How you want to work the financial aspect of your marriage is up to the both of you. It has to work for your marriage regardless of outside influence. Have the conversation now. Sooner is better than later. Should couples combine debt or keep it separate? This is where having those financial conversations while you are dating will come in hand prior to your marriage. A few questions to ask yourself and be honest with yourself are: do you want to take on your spouse's debt if you don't have any debt of your own? What if your debt is smaller than theirs and will be paid off in a few months, vice taking on their debt and increasing the amount of time that you would not only pay off your debt, but their debt as well? Are you willing to pay on a debt when you didn't create it? Have these honest, courageous conversations and agree upon a solution, again, sooner than later. These are questions most people don't like to ask or answer because it has a bad taste. It often says, no, that it could send the wrong message. It could also send the wrong message as you don't love this person. Remember that the love you have for your spouse has nothing to do with your ability to say no in any situation. Saying no does not mean less love is given. If you choose to keep your debt separate or joint, make financial timelines on when each debt will be paid off and how you plan to move forward while you are paying it off, i.e., a weekend getaway instead of a vacation that requires plane tickets or hotels. So, here are some tips to keeping a healthy financial marriage. Continue to maintain trust and honesty with each other through constant communication about the right things. We sometimes talk about irrelevant things. Make sure you're discussing the right things and the things that matter most in your relationship, as well as the marriage. Stay focused on your joint and personal financial goals. Dream and conquer your financial goals together, and don't lose who you are in a marriage. Discuss the huge financial decisions prior to making them. Make sure you are on the same page at all times before you make these decisions. Healthy communication with solutions is important if you want to avoid future nasty arguments. We really don't want to have that. Well, Gems, this wraps up my part 2 of finance and marriage. The next segment in my financial series is going to be on finance and divorce, because it does happen and there are different ways that you can go about doing it to make sure that your divorce is smoother than most. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to take a look around at my website. Let me know if you have any questions, as I am your trusted financial specialist, and this is what I do for a living on a daily basis. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share to my channel. All right, gems, it is important, as always, for me to create healthy habits for myself as well as for you. Definitely hope you're learning some things. Until next time, take care.